Welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Proxy War.
You are in my house now, Alex. I set up on the edge of Barkov's base. Keep those fucking dogs in check. Friends close. Enemies closer. I told you we have our ways. No grenades, so we improvise.
Not bad.
You think we fight this war with sticks and stones?
Well, that's a Molotov, a Hell Cannon, a Car 98K.
Understand violence, so I show them violence. Barkov has an air force,
So we have one too.
Yeah, if you want to call this an Air Force.
our seaplanes loaded with C4. Batel defel teni bad man foot.
Are we ready?
Yes, Commander. Let's fly. Alex.
So RC planes. Okay. Loaded with C4. Bit weird that they have the lights on.
Tarmac is inside. Crash into the chopper. Steady. Aim at the helicopters for impact.
Okay. Helicopter taken out.
Good flying, brothers. Let's get down there.
Not much to say necessarily in this mission. This is an attack on our airbase. Those did happen. Quite a lot in the Syrian civil war. In fact, Syrian forces would fortify those kind of air bases and hold up. There's one notable example I can think of. The one near Aleppo, Kowaris Air Base, where the Syrian forces held out heroically against initially rebels, but then the guys in black, you know who I'm talking about, for a very, very long time until they were relieved. I think it was, over a year that they managed to hold up. That is quite an example over there. And it was very difficult to resupply them. It was generally done by helicopter, but even then the helicopters couldn't actually land, but they could drop things there, food and ammo. Now, on the subject of the drones, the RC planes, there are kamikaze drones, loitering munitions as they're called in military nomenclature. They are in use. They've been in use by these groups, though not in the way that they're shown here. Generally, they would target ground forces, not helicopters.
Second team will cover
So
us with
that's
the cannon.
the difference. Now, as for this is the Hell Cannon. This is a piece of artillery similar to, basically they're copy and pasting what the rebels used in Aleppo and in other places, like homemade artillery systems like the Hell Cannon. And the munition for it as well, homemade as well.
We attack their armories, take their weapons, and take their airfield. Cousins, we fight to free Urzikstan and take back our country. For Urzikstan! Urzikstan! It's like
There's a tower there. Ooh, gotta keep moving. They'll break through. So we're attacking an air base. Alright, so we got fire over here. Oh, can't really. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one. For independence from foreign influences earned him the nickname the Wolf. Sometimes the NPC-friendly NPCs do get in the middle of it. Yeah, it's these kind of missions that make me dislike playing on realism, because you have a lot of forces and they'll just, like, the moment you peek out of cover, the moment is the moment you die. You can be surprised at how intense firefights can be at point-blank range with no one actually getting hit. These guys have really incredible accuracy. The annoying thing is that okay, let's call an RC plane. That is a little bird. Boom. Okay. Just gonna wait a bit for my HP regeneration. All right.
Alex, the planes are ready.
Okay, we took those guys out at the top of that base. Why is she even shooting us?
Planes are airborne, Alex.
All right, those guys.
Alex, stand by for more planes.
Clear.
Alex, more planes are good to go.
Okay,
Alex, good crash.
we dealt with that. And then I got smacked in the face.
Alex, more planes are good to go. Bullseye, Alex, well done.
Oh,
Alex, the planes are ready. They are bringing reinforcements.
no reinforcements for them.
Last plane gone. Readying more now.
Got eyes on the armory. Red building.
Get in there.
Not so fast, I guess. Well, right now we're using a bunch of AKs.
They are bringing reinforcements. Right on target, Alex. Last plane gone. Readying more now.
Got eyes on the armory. Red building.
Get in there.
Armory's clear.
How did these guys die? It doesn't matter.
Alex, more planes are good to go.
I'm gonna keep the car because of the...
Planes are airborne, Alex.
I see them.
Oh! Rain of fire will not be tolerable.
Alex. Last plane gone. Readying more now. Out of planes, Alex. More coming.
Got eyes on the armory. Red building.
Get in there.
First armory's clear.
Okay.
Alex, more planes are good to go. I need cover.
Tarmac is through the gate. Everyone to the gate.
Well, there's no one there, though they will be in just a moment. Ooh. Hold on. Why the Russians have a Scar rifle, I don't know. Special Forces rifle, really.
We need to take Barkov's airbase.
I know what to do. I'm going to ram it.
3-1 to Watcher. We're moving to the tarmac. Where's that air support?
Echo 3-1 DAS down. Unmarked.
An unmarked gunship. Well, just removing any kind like identifying markings will not actually be enough in that situation.
Planes are airborne, Alex. Good hit, Alex. Fly like an ace.
Chopper down!
Soldier down, one of us.
Crash, Alex. Good crash. That's it. Stand by for next wave. Going between the buildings.
Oof. Gonna try and get through there. Never fear, but always respect them.
Fly like an ace.
Chopper down!
Alright. At least 3 or 4 Russian dead.
Stand by for next wave.
Another one dead. Should I expected there.
That's it. Stand by for next wave.
Okay. Yeah. Just getting chopped to pieces right here.
That's it. Stand by for next wave.
With me. We're pushing to the tarmac.
Come back to the head of us.
I see it. Brother, get the both planes in the air.
Those planes are good to go.
I see them.
Okay, let's get another RC plane while we still have them available.
Johnny, we are going to the last armory. Get another wave flying. Our safe house is under attack. I can't launch anymore. I'm sorry, brother.
Alex, my planes are down. We need air support.
I have a helo on the way! We're on our own until then! Where's the last armory?
In that hangar, across the tarmac. We take it, and the base is ours.
Roger that.
Press the attack, cousin. I got it.
Alright, I need the line of sight location.
Get to behind us. Take collaborate.
No, that's not gonna work. How do I approach this? Well, go forward. If I had smoke grenades, I'd use those, but I don't.
Get another wave flying. Our safe house is under attack. I can't launch anymore. I'm sorry, brother.
I have a helo on the way! We're on our own until then! Where's the last armory?
In that hangar, across the tarmac. We take it, and the base is ours.
Roger that.
Press the attack, cousin.
Oh! I was getting hit from the side, wasn't I?
Going to the last armory. Get another wave flying. Our safe house is under attack. I can't launch anymore. I'm sorry, brother.
Alex, my planes are down. We need air support.
Right, so it's a better idea to come through here.
I have a helo on the way! We're on our own until then! last armory?
In that hangar, across the tarmac. We take it, and the base is ours.
Roger that.
Sniping these guys. More of them incoming.
Keep pushing to the hangar! To the hangar! Let's go, let's go! Here they go!
Ooh, that's an RPG that guy has.
Enemy behind the barrier!
So yeah, with this mission, they're trying to reflect the air-based sieges that did happen in Syria, I think. Oh, shit! Wish I would just really swapped weapon quickly. I was not gonna take those two guys with the car 98K. Now the problem with the Scar, well, this specific Scar, is that it's kitted for close combat. Which is not at all what I need here. Like, I would use an ACOG sight. They're on their own. Ow!
Everyone inside! Clear
Yeah, we're almost there. Well, a direct assault is gonna be difficult. The real question is whether or not they keep spawning. Oh, so close. Getting close.
Taking a Molotov.
Burn them down!
Okay.
Some dog bastards are still inside!
I hear them! Alex, get the door! Cover him! Over here, Alex. We've got your back.
It's locked.
Alex, help me up.
All right, up we go.
Alex, jump to me. Here, Alex. 1,
2, 3. Last armory is secure. Resupply on me.
Make it quick. Enemy reinforcements are here.
Alright, this is gonna suit me better. Grenades. This is what I replaced the car 98K with. Fucking grenade launcher. Yeah.
The fight's not over yet. Come on.
Power is down.
We're gonna get boxed in. Need a Molotov.
Go ahead. I see them. Tactical, coming this way. Hold your ground.
Ooh. That was a BMP. Actually,
Echo 3-1, Viper 1-1 on approach, ready for tasking. What's your position?
okay. I wonder if that's gonna work.
Echo 3-1, Viper 1-1 on approach, ready for tasking. What's your position?
Viper, this is 3-1. Goddamn good to hear your voice. Friendly's in the hangar, taking fire from troops on the tarmac. You are cleared hot.
Roger, 3-1, Viper inbound, targets are in sight, stand by for fire. Guns, guns, guns. Still firing, still firing. Nice. Take out that enemy armor. Alright, let's get in there. Little long distance landscaping. Enemy armor down there, take him out. Supposed to be done, yeah. Going to engage. He felt that one. Enemy armor on the deck, hit him with a missile. It's done. Let's close the distance and engage. Fuck him up. Take out that enemy armor. Enemy armor down there, take him out. Enemy armor's destroyed. Now get after the guys on the top. Got a guy aiming at us. Good effect, RPG. Reloading. Boom, roasted. They're retreating. We can get after them or call it here. Missile is ready. All targets destroyed. Tarmac is clear of enemy movement. Over.
Sound copy, Viper 1-1. Appreciate the high heat. Don't be a stranger.
Never by choice, 3-1.
When I know it. Echo out.
So you do kill Russians.
Only the bad ones.
Today was a great victory for Kazakhstan. Thank you, brother.
We make a good team.
Yes, we've bought time. But Barkov will retaliate.
So will we.
Alex and Commander Karim's forces have destroyed General Barkov's forward operations base, temporarily limiting Russian air capability in Urzikstan. We need to move fast. Sergeant Garrick, thanks to your intel, we tracked the Al-Qatala cell responsible for the Piccadilly attack to a townhouse in North London. 3 SAS teams will get inside and connect the dots. If the Wolf is in possession of the stolen Russian gas in Urzikstan, we need to find him. Be advised, there may be non-combatants on target. Check your shots.
Okay, so clean house. Obviously they're being inspired by various raids, as well as the mission to go after Bin Laden himself. But really, it's just a special forces raid on a location. Great mission, great immersion, great atmosphere.
about to enter the West Alley. Copy. Bravo 6 moving interior.
I'll get the kettle on.
Quiet. Take the front row.
Secure.
Alpha 3. Entering through the front door.
Okay. And up we go.
Bravo 6 moving to the first floor.
Why wouldn't they cut the power though?
Target behind the door. X-ray down.
Two X-rays down.
Copy. Make sure this floor's secure.
First floor secure.
On me.
All right, moving on to the next floor.
Bravo 6 moving to the second floor. Get a flashbang in there. 3-1, get up here now. Roger, moving.
Oh, that was a bad time to choose the reload. Sure known that guy was gonna come out anyway there.
Get a flashbang in there. 3-1, get up here now. Roger, moving.
Floor secure.
Right up the stairs.
Right, switching to the pistol.
Bravo 6 taking the third floor. Check your shots.
Hands up! Now! Don't move!
Secure him. Suck that kid up. Secure.
Last floor. Take point, Sergeant.
Locked.
I've got it. Try and take him alive.
Down! Get down! Get down!
Don't shoot.
Clear.
All teams, townhouse secure. Commence SSE.
Oh, fucking hell. She was going for a bloody detonator.
Good job we dropped it in.
We made the right call, sir.
We'll bet your ass. We've got a location on the wolf.
The attic of the Al-Qatala townhouse was a gold mine. Looks like we found the wolf. Communications from the laptop were tracked to Ramaza Hospital in Urzikstan, where the Al-Qatala leader is believed to be holed up. Forest forces will track terror activity at the hospital, while a Marine ground force can be mobilized to advance on the complex. Echo 3-1 will capture the Wolf for interrogation about the stolen Russian gas.
حتى كانوا عم يوصلوا جوا المستشفى بس هلا كرهت الامور.
ماشي. خبرني نعرف شو بصير. My soldiers confirm that the hospital is under siege. القطاع.
Alright, I'll play this mission and the cinematic there in the next video. It is a long mission. Do apologize for all the deaths. It's like really out of practice with shooters. I think I haven't played a real shooter for a year, maybe even more than that. But anyway, just a couple of comments. Like, yeah, as I said, the airbase sieges, like they were recreating the airbase siege. Here it's just like the clean house. It's inspired obviously by the Bin Laden mission. Actually, several missions here are inspired by that. But that one felt very strongly associated with the events of the Bin Laden mission, at least based on the accounts of it. But it's obviously not unique. Like, they're trained for that, for those kind of operations. Special forces are very well trained and equipped for those kind of operations. I'm surprised they didn't cut the lights, actually, because they do cut the lights in their point. Like, they have night vision. They're not cutting the interior lights. That is just bizarre, to be honest with you. It's like, okay, what's the point of night vision? I mean, sure, I'm using HDR, but if I increase the brightness, I could see just as well without night vision. So it's like that kind of defeats the purpose of having night vision. But quibble aside, like, there's a reason that's well regarded as a mission, because it's like just the movement, the gameplay, the tense moments, all that kind of stuff, right? It's a joy of a mission to play. It's pretty short, but it's really sweet. It could have been longer, apparently, based on what the developers have, like, based on certain leaks of information. Like, they cut it down in terms of length, but great mission. Don't want to be forward with that with airbase. Nah, lots of cheap bullshit there. A lot of those kind of like shooting corridors end up being cheap in Call of Duty. But yeah, like, airbase sieges were a real thing in that conflict, because the reason they were a real thing is generally, you know, in a conventional war, you would just bombard the air bases, make it so that airstrips would be inoperable, like in a conventional war. But because the rebels in Syria didn't really have access to heavy artillery, and even if they did, they couldn't protect themselves from the air. So it was difficult to set up bombardment positions. Like, those air bases ended up being strong points against a force of that particular nature. Now, in a modern conflict, a conventional conflict between armies, it wouldn't work like that, because the air bases would be some of the first things targeted. Now, you could protect the planes, but you wouldn't have them operational. It just goes to show you what the difference between a conventional war and an insurgency or rebellion it ends up being. I mean, and the difference between a civil war and a full-blown conventional war between countries, because I think to that one particular aspect of the American Civil War, where the Union held on to many forts in the South for quite a substantial amount of time, because it was very difficult for the Confederates to actually reduce those forts, especially those that could be resupplied from the ocean. But yeah, Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications, and stay tuned for more. Yeah, I know, not much political commentary in this one. Certainly not as much as what's coming up. A hospital being a battleground. Yeah, they are a battleground. Just something people have to accept. Like, I'll talk about this in the next video, but military forces don't usually target hospitals on purpose, but there's no munitions in the world that have the accuracy to not, end up hitting them, but and causing casualties.